After unveiling the grandeur of Jupiter and the mystery of Saturn, Voyager 2 ventured even farther into the cold, blue unknown, toward the seventh planet from the Sun, Uranus. Voyager 2's flyby of Uranus on a January 24, 1986 was, and remains, the only time a spacecraft has visited this planet up close. What it discovered left scientists fascinated and, in some ways, perplexed. Uranus is a strange world. It rotates on its side, with an axial tilt of 98 degrees, essentially rolling around the Sun like a ball. This tilt likely resulted from a massive collision in the distant past, a planet-sized impact that knocked it off its original axis. But it's not just the planet that's strange, its moons are equally bizarre. At the time of Voyager's encounter, 5 main moons were known: Oberon, Umbriel, Titania, Ariel, and Miranda. Since then, the total number of known Uranian moons has grown to 27. But these 5, the OGs, remain the most studied. Let's start with the outermost. Oberon. Covered in craters and dark material, it appears to be a relic from the solar system's early days. Voyager's images showed little sign of recent geological activity. Its surface is ancient and untouched. Close to Oberon is Umbriel, equally dark and heavily cratered. Both moons are believed to be ice rock conglomerates, similar to Saturn's moons, with surfaces coated in frozen methane, ammonia, and water ice. But things get more interesting as we move inward. Titania, the largest of Uranus's moons, shows evidence of huge fault systems and canyons, signs that some internal activity may have taken place in the distant past. Its surface is slightly brighter, hinting at tectonic or thermal processes that may have shaped its landscape. Even more striking is Ariel. Voyager captured an image of Ariel from just 229,000 kilometers away, revealing a bright surface with long, deep valleys and flow-like features. This suggests that Ariel may have once been geologically active, with icy lava flows reshaping its terrain. And then there's Miranda. Voyager's flyby of Miranda was one of the mission's most surprising moments. This tiny moon, only about 500 kilometers in diameter, turned out to be one of the strangest objects in the solar system. Miranda's surface is a patchwork of cliffs, canyons, ridges, and strange oval-shaped regions, called coronae. It looks as if the moon was shattered and reassembled, piece by piece, like a cosmic jigsaw puzzle. One of the most dramatic features is Ca Verona Rupes, a cliff estimated to be 120 kilometers, 12 miles high, possibly the tallest known cliff in the solar system. If you were to fall from the top, it would take over 10 minutes to reach the bottom, assuming Uranus's low gravity didn't slow you even further. But how did Miranda become so fractured? Scientists believe it may have experienced multiple violent events, possibly tidal forces from Uranus, or a series of impacts and refreezing cycles that reshaped its core and crust. Or perhaps, just perhaps, Miranda was once geologically alive, with internal heat creating upwellings of material that cracked the surface open. Voyager gave us just a brief look, but that look opened countless questions. Beyond the moons, Voyager also studied Uranus's faint ring system, a discovery made just a few years earlier from Earth. Voyager confirmed the existence of 13 rings, narrow and dark, orbiting the planet like delicate brushstrokes. Unlike Saturn's brilliant rings, Uranus's are almost invisible, made of microscopic dust and ice, possibly the remains of shattered moons or asteroids that wandered too close. The planet itself, while seemingly featureless in visible light, held surprises too. Voyager detected wind speeds of over 900 km/h and a powerful magnetic field, tilted and offset from the planet's core, adding to its already strange character. It also measured the planet's atmosphere, composed mainly of hydrogen, helium, and methane, the latter giving Uranus its pale cyan blue color. Though Voyager 2 spent only a few days near Uranus, the data it sent back revolutionized our understanding of the ice giants. And perhaps more importantly, it reminded us that even in the darkest, coldest corners of the solar system, where sunlight is faint and heat is nearly absent, there is still complexity, beauty, and mystery. At Infinity Beyond, we believe that Miranda's fractured surface and Ariel's bright plains are as deserving of awe as Saturn's rings or Jupiter's storms, because the farther we go, the more we realize there's no such thing as ordinary in space, only places we haven't seen yet. And Voyager? It saw them first.